Today is 18th Sunday ordinary time. The readings invite us to reflect upon where our life will be. Does our life depend on these possessions that we have on this earth? Or our life will depend on God, who is our Creator? In the first reading we have heard, it is a very inspiring book if somebody wants to reflect more upon the existence, upon the life that we live. Here, this book Kohelet teaching us vanity, vanity, all is vanity. So everything is like a nothing. So here, he is not speaking about all the success that we have on this earth, all that we gain, the fame, and where does it go? So here he is reminding us that our life is not all about these possessions or the wealth or this fame that we have. So he is trying to make us to reflect upon our Christ-centeredness, our life that depends on God, not on these material things. If our life depends on these material things, it is easy for many people to gain wealth. They can find many ways and they can gain wealth in order to be a long life. So our life doesn't depend on the possessions that we have. So today, Kohelet is teaching us our direction, our motivation in life, it must be towards God. It is not towards material things and material possessions. And today's gospel, what we have heard, it is also teaching about our life itself. And one man comes and asks Jesus Christ, "You please tell my brother to share the inheritance that I get from my family." And here you see this guy, this man, he just comes in front of Jesus Christ asking to be a judge, asking to divide this property for him. And today Jesus Christ here is not dealing about the money that we have. He is dealing about the people, those who have the greedy. So today Jesus Christ is dealing the problem of the greediness. In this world, the people, those who want to be greedy, and this today's gospel is very appropriate. And it is teaching the value of life. And it is teaching and where and what will you do with your property. And today this man comes and asks Jesus Christ, "You please tell my brother." But why his brother doesn't divide? Why his brother doesn't give to him his property? This is all his greediness. He is a greedy man and he doesn't want to share, and he doesn't want to divide the property to his brother. So that's the reason Jesus Christ gave a beautiful parable. And where this rich man, he has so much of wealth, but still since he is a rich man, he could able to cultivate and he has a lot of grain. And he was thinking that if this new grains, this year, the plentiful grain that he got, he cannot store it. Everything is full. So he has planned out that he wants to destroy the old and he wants to construct or build a new ones in order to store. So that's why he was telling to himself that so the property or the grains that he had got, the food grains that he has, it will last for life, and he is already had planned for many years. And here the gospel sentence is a very beautiful, and it is saying that life does not consist of possessions. So which means our life is not all about what we have, all these possessions, or all this property, all this wealth. If it is so, this man could have lived longer than anyone else. So that's why today, when he had planned about to build a new ones, a new store, so that he can really store all the new grains that comes to him. And he has not thought of sharing, or he has not thought of giving to the other people, because he is already full. He has plenty of these possessions or plenty of grain, and still he wants to think of himself, and he wants to possess everything for himself. So that's why today Jesus Christ dealing with the greediness. The people, those who are greedy of the things, material things, and anything in this world. So that's why Jesus Christ is dealing with this problem and reminding to all other his disciples, all other his followers, don't be like this man, the rich fool. He is thinking that his life will remain forever because he has a lot of wealth. So it is not true. So he is reminding to each one of us that our life depends on God, not of these possessions or the wealth that we have. And here we also should be reminded of some practical things. You know, when we read this gospel, we should also understand some practicality of our own life. I mean, when we live in this world, we should try to understand where we are going and what is our destination, what is our goal. You know, when we are young, we don't have time. We have energy and we have time, we have energy, but we don't have money when we are young. When you reach to the middle age, you have money and you have energy, but you don't have time. But when you reach old age, you have money, you have time, but you don't have energy. So which means, you know, our life is, we are moving in this world in a way that we are not realizing truly what we need in our life. So we are just moving towards or moving with this world, not realizing what we really need. Because today's gospel is more relevant about the people, those who have a motivation towards this greediness. So that's why we should reflect that the money can buy some things, but money cannot buy everything. You can buy very nice, very good bed, but you cannot buy sleep. Can you buy? You cannot buy. You can buy a good companion, but you cannot buy good friend. You can buy many books, And even you can buy a very beautiful house, very big house, but you cannot buy good family. So this is what the money can do and what the money cannot do. So today's readings invite us to reflect more upon this aspect of where is our goal? Does we are also falling in this temptation of greediness or towards this greed, to be greedy in anything. So if we are falling in this gospel today, Jesus Christ is warning each one of us to get away from there and to reflect more upon your life, and you try to use the money. We all need money for our life. Jesus Christ today doesn't say that you don't need money. He was only attacking and speaking about a fool who wants to be greedy. So this is very clear. So we use for this earthly survival, earthly life, we all need money. But we should not fall into this greedy, because why Christ is insisting, if everybody is greedy in this world, all the natural resources are not enough. Because we want to acquire, we want to keep for our own self more than what we need. If everybody is greedy, and what are we going to do? These natural resources are not enough for everyone. So that's why Jesus Christ's intention is, we should use justly what is given on this earth, not to be greedy and not to possess for ourselves so many things. So let us pray that the people, those who are in this temptation, and they have fallen in this temptation of greediness, so that the Lord may help them to realize and understand the value of life doesn't consist of the possessions, but the value of life is in God Himself. God bless you all.